Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Welcome everyone! My name is Yu, and you are tuning in to my playthrough of the finale of the Archon quest of Fontaine. This is the 5th act. We're almost done. This is the finale. And it hasn't been that long, but I started doing my videos at the start of Fontaine. It all started from my Act 1 playthrough. And now we're at the end of the Fontaine arc. And that's still kinda crazy to me. Even though it hasn't been that long, it was only 2 months. But that's officially the whole journey through Fontaine, and now we're here. If you're new, I hope you'll check out the previous episodes. But if you already saw them and excited for my reaction next, I'm so glad to have you here. I appreciate the support so much, especially yours, Sarah. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Some time has passed since the incident in the Fortress of Meripede, and your senses here is almost fainted.
Now for a little
Such a wonderful day in the Fortress of Meripede. Surely nothing bad is gonna happen, right?
Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today?
Today?
Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Meripede!
Oh, right.
Come on! We've got to go complete the release procedures now!
Okay, that's nice how they tied that down. Hey, I love the transitions. Masquerade of the Guilty.
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Meripede via the regular channels.
Let's go!
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and...
And what?
Huh?
What the hell?
What's happening?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
That wasn't
What's
good.
the Duke?
A new life's beginning. I have a new life now. Life of a criminal. I was sent here as one person, and now I'm a completely different person.
Your Grace?
Risley, what's
Good to see you
happening?
two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Did you not feel
what
anything
was
just
the
now?
earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface. Over the
That's
years,
concerning.
As the warden here, I have developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides,
Is something
the
happening
seal of
underwater
Monsieur Neuvillette's at
constantly?
place won't fail so easily.
Actually, yeah, that makes sense.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh. You've
Yeah.
got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Actually, today is the day we say goodbye to our
Ah,
dear
yes.
fortress.
Have you completed your release papers?
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's you two.
Hey, Sijuin.
You leaving now?
Yep.
That's
We've got
right.
more
Today is our
important
last day
matters
in
to attend
prison.
to.
But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice.
A lot of people have helped us out.
Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this
Yeah,
place
we're
now.
the celebrity in here.
Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
It's alright, we can teleport.
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's
Oh,
go.
okay. We can walk.
Well, you actually agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
No, that's alright. It's not like we'll never visit again.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes
Really?
the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how
Really?
to make good grub.
I hope you
If
won't
you're
be here
lucky.
as convicts the next time I see you.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
do our best to
I
stay
mean,
out of trouble.
yes, Duke. I mean,
It seems our
yes,
work
boss.
in the Fortress of Meripede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Nervlev was the one who asked us to come here,
let's go to
we
take
should
our
probably
payment.
go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia. You're going to see Monsieur Nervulette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Sure. Okay, I'm still worried about what the hell was this earthquake. What is going on the surface? I wonder how long is this act? Because we have just one act left and there's so much crazy shit going to happen. Sidine talking?
The Palais Mermonia
To
sure
some
is
people?
buzzing with activity today.
Yeah. Hey, Sidine.
Halt!
Hello, I say.
It's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Nervulette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse
There's something
me.
the matter.
Would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Thank you, Sidine. Have a good luck with all this.
Everyone's so busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
I wonder what's going on.
Nervulette!
Hello, Sir Hydro Sovereign.
You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink,
I can have some
let
water.
the Melusine outside know.
Alright, we just
Okay.
ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
You can hear it in his voice. He's so unrested. He's worried about something.
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
Because of your handsome face.
A massive whale.
Do you
Okay,
have
so
any
we did
idea what
say
that
about
might
the
be?
whale.
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters,
Yep,
but rather something like the primordial sea.
it sure looked
A
like it.
whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Where
Immersed in
is it?
primordial
I wonder.
seawater? But how? And is he okay?
He's not from Fontaine, so he won't dissolve.
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely
He fell
sure
into the
how
back
I could
rooms,
have gotten
guys.
there
He fell into the
myself.
back rooms. There's something we'd like to ask you
Yes.
about.
What is it?
What was the tremor we felt earlier?
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
He doesn't know. Probably.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this
oh.
particular matter.
Okay.
In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago.
Okay.
The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson.
Poisson.
After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
The water levels
Oh,
rose?
she.
Oh no! What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time, and have already returned to normal now.
Okay,
However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon.
of course.
If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right?
Poisson.
We need to go check on her.
Poisson. I've talked about this in the version trailer reaction, but it makes sense that the flood would affect Poisson first, because it's placed underground, under the sea level itself. So it makes sense to be flooded first. Yes, Peanut Ursilla's headquarters
I
is
would
there.
also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes.
You do
I'll
you.
have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
Sounds like a plan.
There's no time to lose. Let's get going.
Please be careful.
You guys should be more careful. I can hear water. Okay, that's the waterfall.
Oh no. What happened here?
Ooh, a piano. Yo. All the buildings here seem to be in pretty rough shape now. There's nobody around. Were they all dissolved? No, let's not assume the worst yet. That piano's so eerie.
Navia should be around here,
I
right?
don't like it.
We need to make
I
sure
mean, I
she's
do, but I
still-
don't.
Hyma means we need to check on her.
Amon thinks the same thing.
Too slow.
Oh, there's the guy on top of the house.
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here.
I saw.
Oh, this is getting scary.
Look up.
What will I ever do now?
Disaster victim M.
There's someone on the roof over there.
Hello, sir.
Just stay put. We're coming
Hey.
up. Watch your balance.
All right, just hurry.
There's another guy.
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own? My Desiree!
Oh shit.
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
I wonder why.
My leg! My leg! How could
I'm
this have
getting
happened?
chills. I'm getting chills.
Hurts!
Ooh, their clothes are all wet.
Just hang
Okay.
in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand.
Hey, nice
Makes
beard,
you feel
man.
better?
This wet clothes thing makes it look like they're covered in blood.
Squall Fury.
Okay, so there are still people around. That's nice to know. There's Navia.
Oh, it's Navia. She's over there. Hey, Navia, are you okay?
No, she's not.
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose.
Yeah.
It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
She sounds so broken.
Demoiselle, there was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
I like how they are portraying this
Understood.
scene.
I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
They handled it really
Alright,
well.
You'll be in charge. I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Poisson?
Ah, right. Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded in the waterways. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater.
Oh shit.
Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water, leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights.
Gotta give praise to the voice actor. That's a great
The
performance.
Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful.
Yeah.
And all of this just came out of nowhere.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
You can put us to work.
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
That's the least we can do. Wait, we're missing some people, aren't we?
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
By the way, where are Malus and Silver?
Demoiselle, we've got a situation here.
Not Silver and Malus.
I'll be right there.
Not Silver. My guys got off-screened.
Sorry, I need to go for now.
And as she
That's
goes,
painful.
seems
Navia
it might
walks
be a
around,
while before she can
talking
take
with
a
many
break.
people and organizing matters.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Absolutely.
Huh? Right now?
I understand.
Thank you.
Is this where we're gonna meet you know who? Go to the cemetery. Oh, what a pretty sunset.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia?
There's no need to push yourself so hard.
Navia, what's wrong?
Paimon, just be quiet.
Sorry. I just...
Don't play this.
Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
You're gonna make me cry again.
What happened to them?
Paimon, shut the I'm sorry for your loss,
Everyone
Navia.
agreed on the rescue plan, but still... I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time. And they were caught in the seawater.
Not my guys.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long,
Yeah.
and I know they weren't afraid.
They were like the closest people left for her.
But I could at least hold a funeral for my father, and I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Oh no.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
The scenery here is
See,
beautiful.
It's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed.
Hey, you better invite other people to
Everyone
the
ends up
picnic
here
too.
sooner or later,
There's not just your
no
papa
matter
here.
who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, demoiselle.
Malus.
Hey, stop joking around.
She wanted to bury him next to the fire.
I'm quite serious. That way, it'll save us
Oh,
both
the
the trip
fuck?
to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
And she can't bury them.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously? All right. I'll remember your requests.
And she
But
did.
I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I've promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise.
It wasn't you who broke it.
I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
In this situation,
Doesn't know
that's
how to help you feel
absolutely
better.
normal.
But, well, she understands how you feel.
I'd always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Yeah, we're here for you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville, Julianne, Esson, as well as
Not
Malus and
Julianne.
Silver. So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
No one's sacrifice is truly necessary.
Right. Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually.
This is so cynic.
I'll remember your words.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
Hello?
The knave? What are you doing
You don't sound so surprised, Paimon.
Is everything going well on your side?
Oh.
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
Ooh. How long?
We just met recently.
Okay.
Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. But that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
That sounds good, but...
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments.
Mutual
We were
aid.
already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with.
Interesting.
My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill.
Or ill.
Firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Sincerely regrets.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could.
I really
As
hope she's
Paimon
sincere.
said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have
Bouffe
some
de
things
thé.
to take care of, and the children need my attention.
May
By the
we
way,
accompany
traveler,
you?
Paimon, one more thing.
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no
We
need
noticed.
today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance.
Okay.
You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the fortress of Maripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson.
She knows
These
about
are
the sluice
both
gate.
Signals.
The sluice gate. The forbidden zone. Huh? How are you so well informed? Ma'am? I mean, sir? I mean, father? So, the time for a jolly cooperation has come?
Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you.
I'm
During some
grateful for
recent
it.
investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious.
I see.
My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents.
Oh, so they're also here.
Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you. Which is why I want to give you this task.
Are you sure this will be okay? Can you trust an outsider like me?
The House members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
And I'm glad to hear that you respect them.
I feel kinda
for it.
happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes, but I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction.
A
To
distraction.
keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
Navia's strong, but she needs company right now. We can be that company if she goes to
Since you
explore
put
the
it that
ruins
way,
with us.
I have no objections. What do you say, traveler?
We'll go to the ruins together.
All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Glad to be working with you. Phew. I really do not know what to expect from this woman. I'm just glad that she's on our side for the time being. But I also hope we're gonna fight her in the future. Just because I want to hear her battle theme. Her music would be so good. Like, Fontaine's music is my favorite one out of all the nations. And having a boss battle with a Fontainian... I can already... No, I can't even begin to imagine what Hoyo would cook for this. That would be nuts.
The wind rises.
And here we are, the ruins.
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
Yeah, and talk about an
These
ass
seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
ruin.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
You should be the one who's careful. I wish we got a trial Navia right now.
Behold,
Okay, mysterious vibes, mysterious. I have no idea what to expect. Ooh, what a piano. Ooh. I know from the trailer that we're gonna have to rescue Navia from falling. But originally I thought that the knave would step in and save Navia. But now I don't think so. And now I'm worried. Oh, Jesus. Oh. My Nevilla died. I'm sorry you had to see this healer, Cheryl. Ah, he's purring like a cat. I love the design of these ruins.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Oh shit. Navia, please get out of here.
And a lot of it, too. A Fontainian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
You should go back to safety, Navia. Please.
You can't
I know you won't.
If there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get Paimon wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
From the look of things here, maybe there's no way back.
That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
I can create a wind current for you?
Wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable.
Yeah.
And there's a chance the water will rise. So staying
need to get
here
out of
wouldn't
here.
be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
Well, seems like isn't any other option.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful. Oh no, it's a dead end!
Oh no.
Climbing over from the side.
Can I step in this water? I'm really curious. My whole team is Fontaine based. I'm dead. It's Jover. Oh shit. That's a huge tower castle thing. What is this geometry? Oh shit, there's a lot of water.
There's something wrong with
Run!
the
The cutscene. Yep. Run, Navia! Jump! Bye, Navia. He spoke! Come on! Oh shit. Is that it? Did she fell? Oh shit.
Demoiselle?
Oh.
Huh?
She's in the water.
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Malus.
Oh. Was I sleeping?
Yes, it would appear so.
That pains.
I must be tired.
Did she really fall into the water?
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off.
Navia,
Had a nap today. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Yeah, there's some walls flowing.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I think she looks exactly like
Great. Thanks
the
to your
widow
help,
we
those
met
bothersome merchants finally
in the
realized that I
second
wasn't
act.
the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor Obina was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
Yeah, I'm guessing that all of
That's
these
right.
names,
Oh, by the way, Burnett,
people
what was it that you
were
wanted to give to
listed
Miss
in
Navia
the
again?
list.
Oh, yes.
Duh.
One moment, I have it right here.
Where's Julien, huh?
Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Malus, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait.
Wake up.
Something seems to be off here.
Wake up.
Excuse me, madam. If I'm
Navia.
not mistaken, your name is Burnett.
Wake up.
Correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's
Oh,
nothing.
Navia.
This is the
Wake
first
up.
time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it.
Wake up.
And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Wake up.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
Your trial?
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Some expressions, okay. We're going to trial. Navia's trial. What is going on?
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
A song.
And her two attendants are with her.
Julien!
Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Julien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case?
Wake up.
And as for the judge... huh?
There's no
Where's Monsieur
judge.
Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's
Wake
seat.
up.
Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Well, you were there last time.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea
Oh.
what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, allow me to explain.
Okay.
As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, Someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded.
Yeah.
Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rasula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable.
Oh,
we
shit.
are one big family. All of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you.
So
Therefore,
we
this
go
fair
down
and
with
honorable
you?
court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Silver Malus, wake up,
Are you
please.
saying... everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
Let's just stay here in
Miss
silence.
Navia?
I know all
Shit.
of these people.
That's so eerie.
Why are they laughing?
I seem to
Silver?
remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Hello, son.
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty!
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
That is so creepy.
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mistress Ronville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others.
That is so
Please
interesting.
do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
How
Really? As an
every
individual,
consciousness
you
flows
say?
into one.
Don't forget, we are all Fontainians.
And yet, Silver Malus here.
This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will surely accept her kindness.
And yet they refuse.
Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro. And in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice.
It's
Now,
not
I
really
speak for
unanimous.
everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
Okay, this is some Venom
And
shit.
you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Yeah, and it seems like Jesus, this really is like Venom stuff.
As you say, we can
Silver
also have our
said
own
nicely,
justice.
and Malus too.
Silver and I shall defend.
How are they not a
Fontaine.
part of the collective?
And that
I wonder.
is how we will enforce justice.
Ugh, my head... It hurts.
Demoiselle!
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me. I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning.
Film grain.
Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen.
Their smiles are...
Mr. Gervais and
They're
Mrs.
setting...
Burnett, who we met earlier.
They are sending
Malou
chills down my
and
spine.
Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very
Boys,
end.
how did you do that?
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all.
We are
Don't
them.
let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
We
Mr.
are
Malus
primordial
and Mr.
water.
Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do
Yeah,
not
here goes.
resist. This judgment is fair and
Ooh.
just. Navia
Ocean.
belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
This really is like Venom.
No more excuses!
Damn!
She says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she
Damn.
possibly be an independent individual?
And this looks
with these
cool.
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Damn!
Navia, she...
This looks insane.
Silence.
Nivelette.
That's...
Yeah, get out of here.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial.
Nonsense.
The court will adjourn for the rest
Nonsense.
of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
Nice.
Go on
He's
now,
the one who's gonna help her
mademoiselle.
escape.
This is your only chance to leave this place. What
about
can't
you
bear to be
guys?
behind or something?
You're not a part of collective.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Malus. Silver.
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, mademoiselle.
Okay, this is not the moment. Bye. Bye, you guys.
No, wait! Just
Damn, this scene was... Damn.
You're awake.
Nivelette's here.
Good.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
This really felt like a dream.
Looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad
I
feelings
love
cause
this
you to have a
music.
nightmare?
This is so melancholic
Give you
and
a hug.
tragic.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were
Okay.
just about to be dissolved within, but I...
But you?
What is it?
I think I saw two Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment.
Really?
Perhaps even a fraction of a second. But they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been
Really?
able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
They really did protect her.
Say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
So people that are dissolved became Oceanids?
Perhaps those two Oceanids were the people you
Oceanids?
saw in your dream.
I
Yeah.
always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Jesus.
Please come with me.
I really like what's happening right now. Okay, where are we going? Nadia.
Neuvillette, are you okay?
Okay.
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Chat, are you saying?
Stiff all of a sudden. Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I don't think that's...
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
I suppose so.
That's funny. That's funny. He's like, Traveler, we need to talk. Let's go. So, what should we talk about? Nice weather today, huh? I love this little goofball so much. By the way, Sigewin sends her regards.
Ah, Sigewin. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the Fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sigewin would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
I did... They did portray it as a comedic relief. But I cannot shake the feeling, as it was before, as it is now, that he is stressed as hell. He's not usually one to talk with ending his sentence on a higher note. People usually do that when they are stressed. And I just hearing his voice, I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. He's not telling us something, I feel like. Or either he doesn't know himself and just feels. That's interesting.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewin made him do that. He hopes that you haven't
wasn't
been
necessary,
overwhelmed by
Paimon.
all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the Fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then.
You're the expert here, Paimon. I'm not talking.
Oh, Neverlet.
I'm not one to talk.
You're probably quite the swimmer, huh?
He actually is.
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
That's nice of her.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
I hope Navia can get back on her feet. Okay.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
Neuvillette joined your party. I messed up. Hey, let me go. Okay. I think I broke. I think I broke it. I broke the quest, I think. No, we're fine. Okay. I just probably missed a dialogue or something. We're schmoving. Easy for you to say, Paimon. Floaty ass. Okay, what are we doing? There's a lift. Okay. Okay, by a tower with some interesting energy source or whatever that is. Jeez, this place is huge.
The wind rises.
Oh, there are the statues.
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
Okay, so
Path
what is it?
had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
I mean, the cave is massive. There seems to be something on the wall. The prophecy.
Slates.
Is it the prophecy?
It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
The image on the
we
right
should
looks
just
like
leave them be
exactly
for
like
now.
the image they showed us when Linny was talking about the prophecy.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
Never that?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
What is on the second slate?
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated.
Oh.
And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same.
That's...
She's facing this... what is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
Some kind of island in the sky.
Lady Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image.
This is so interesting.
I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
Yeah.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters.
Yeah.
And only the Hydro Archon will remain.
Sitting alone, weeping on her throne. Yes, they do seem to match. Oh?
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Paimon's getting the chills
Well, I mean,
looking at these slates.
sealing the primordial sea in the sluice gate wasn't one of his duties either, but here we are.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
There's so many possibilities.
These images are kind of weird.
Fontaine is destined to be destroyed because maybe the Fontaine is already been destroyed, and this is the recreation of the Fontaine before that Farina created. There's just so many possibilities. The issue is the order of the third and fourth images, right?
If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
What sin are the people in the images confessing to?
Lady
To the
Farina
heavenly
only emerges in the third image.
principles.
That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
She looks the part.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records.
He never met her.
The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture?
Kneeling to the
I'm
heavenly
still wondering
principles.
why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But
Are we in Remoria, or?
these slates and left these words here.
Huh.
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
We'll have to question her.
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
Honestly, who created the slates doesn't matter now. The real question is whether things will truly play out as the prophecy foretells or not. And it will. The prophecy will happen. Okay, we're done. That's it. There was a lot, okay. Well,
Let's
kinda.
here.
It's
I'm going to check
a
out
lot
what's
in
happening with
general,
Despina.
but here we
know
just
how it
found
is.
these slates.
There's some things you just need to be
4
there for
slates.
yourself.
And statues. I'm guessing this is a Lemuria civilization's ruins. I guess. They were on the ship after
Let's
all,
head back
so
to the Fluvsandra
who knows?
and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
She needs a
I'll
hug.
depart as well.
Please
Thanks for
hug
your
her.
hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates.
Can I come
I'm
with
sure
you?
that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will
Yes.
share the results of our discussion with you.
Oh. Damn. Well, kinda. Okay.
Are you really gonna
Alright.
talk to her about this
See you
directly?
tomorrow.
Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Absolutely, yes.
Alright,
Yep.
we'll leave it in your hands.
At least
then.
you have to
You're
know.
probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
Yep.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fluvsandra is always open to you as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I'll be on my way then.
Well. Navia and Nevelet both depart. You and Paimon head to the Spina di Ursula's base at Fluvsandra. This is so interesting. There's just so many possibilities, so many theories, and there's just too much to talk about.
And there's good food too! Navia, no, the boss is the best.
You did great as well, Paimon.
Ooh, desserts!
Damn.
Nice, these are all Paimon's!
Desserts!
Paimon's already starting to forget what happened.
There she is! Okay. Okay, Mona. Hello. Well. Who do we have here? What are you doing in Fontaine? May I ask? We've been here for a while now. Lady Magistus! Did the stars not tell you that we might meet here?
Nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontainian, are you, Mona?
Are you?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add.
So are you a Fontainian or not?
Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstatter surname?
Well, you're just Hydro and all.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology,
The old
so
hag
I changed my name
and
to
Nicole.
what it is now according to her wishes. To my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one.
And may I ask what your master's name is?
Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Damn, that's a long
a
name.
long one.
But yeah, Barbeloth.
Does it also mean great?
Barbeloth B.
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech,
I'm so happy we're getting more Hex and Circle lore.
Just take it as a
And we're gonna meet Nicole, probably.
Thrice as great? That's so
Petty!
No, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Talk about excessive.
Trismegistus.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more
How
deeply.
about Triple Strength Traveler? Or Triple Appetite Paimon? Oh well.
Anyway, you're not Fontainian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dorman Port, and I traveled
Dorman
with the old
Port!
hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I
Okay,
know
she
you're not
knows.
a local,
She's
but
aware.
I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
Did you come to Fontaine because of the prophecy,
That
Mona?
was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist. The
Makes sense,
invitation was sent
actually.
quite early on.
Because
I
of
don't
the
think
event.
anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
Please.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of Ultivat. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary.
Well, let's ask Nicole then.
The prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but
Visionary.
does such a person really exist?
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I'd bet there are others amongst those Hex and Zirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar.
Just so you know, guys, I am more excited for Nicole than I am for... What's her face? Skirk. I'm more excited for Nicole than I am for Skirk. Dad. I'm sorry. Just a disclaimer, I'm very bad with names. I need to ascertain the accuracy of the prophecy. Could you help me get in touch with your master, please?
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
Yeah, how about that for a nickname? Mona Amazion.
You know the star's the best.
Indeed.
What did I just say?
That's the spirit.
Don't ask me.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, oops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
Ah, yes, I'm so excited.
And there she goes.
Accent's
Quick, it's fresh
Oracle.
water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks.
Well, we were making a ruckus. Try to keep it down next time, Paimon.
If Paimon hadn't spoken for you, it'd be you getting all the weird looks. The things Paimon does for
Give me more, please. Okay, alright. Thanks, Paimon.
more like it.
Thank you for stealing all my dialogue. Thank you for stealing Zack's paycheck.
Good morning. To be honest, Paimon's still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, Traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
His look was so funny. That's me every morning now.